Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Manchester United hosted Liverpool in the FA Cup. I don't remember what round, but they were in the FA Cup regardless. And Manchester United won the draw 3-2 to Manchester United. But first of all, I'm going to go into a few news before I go into the match reaction against Liverpool. First news we have here is that Manchester United's star player is it seems as if he's going to leave Manchester United so that he can accommodate and give space to the new signing of Amad Diallo. No, I don't know if this dude was a star because I told you some videos ago. This bridging had 3 months of form. 3 months of form. So I guess after you have 3 months of form, that's going to inform fans that you're a star. No. Jesse Lingard is not a star because my man had a purple patch form for 3 months. That doesn't deem one a star. If that deemed one a star, out of players I can call off my head right now would be deemed as a star. That doesn't make a star, and he's not even a star to begin with. So it seems as though Jesse Lingard is going to get a loan, which I don't think is a beneficiary to his career, or he's in a situation where he actually leaves, or no, beneficiary to Jesse Lingard's career if he gets a loan, or to Manchester United. This bridging just needs to leave ASAP. Cut loose with Manchester United, cut off the umbilical cord and move on. Cut off that emotional bond with Manchester United and hold on. And move on, because it doesn't make any sense to have a nigga that is earning over 100k per week and he's not playing any games. We just need to sell this brethren, wish him all the best, and just play at a club which is in his best interest if they are interested in him. So again, I don't think Jesse Lingard should be here to begin with. He should have been gone like 2 years ago. Isn't me? So that is the first piece of news. The second piece of news is that there's an injury update as it relates to Marcus Rashford, and it says here that, give me a second. It's loading. Okay, it says that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Manchester United's manager, has confirmed that there was something troubling Rashford as relates. That's why he came off substitution. That's why he didn't, And then I think what is he saying based on his injury? Because this page is still loading. But as you can surmise if you watch the game, Marcus Rashford got I think it was a knee injury. It says right here, a knee injury, which I think is just a minor injury, so it's not anything big. So but let's me. It says here that Rashford's knee was bothering him and he will have a scan tomorrow. So I think that is not going to really be a big deal for Manchester United, because it's not a major injury. But then again, a scan will be done tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Now let us go into the FA Cup game against Liverpool. As you guys can tell, I didn't do the preview for Manchester United against Liverpool. I wanted to do it, but I just didn't feel in the mood to do it. And given what I told you guys some videos ago, I'm doing online classes, so I'm going to need time to rest and stay blessed. So I'm not going to be doing like previews every 3 days or any 4 days, and after the preview I'm going to do like match reaction. No, that's not going to be the action towards my behavior as I'm doing these videos. But I would like to give you guys content because I want this channel to grow, so that you guys can go to other Manchester United fans and bring them here, so that we can fellowship and join and spread opinions. Now the thing about Liverpool is that this is the second time in 2 weeks we're playing Liverpool. Liverpool hasn't been on form ever since this year. and it's been the 24th year of January. This should tell you something. Again, I'm going to be speaking on the the standpoint of Liverpool then to Manchester United. First, Liverpool. Liverpool is not in the best interest. They're not in the best form at this moment in time. They're not in best form at this moment in time. They have good players, they have decent players, and they have non-decent players. The players that they have, some of them is world class, but some of them have not been on that they haven't been class. They haven't been in form. This is me. Other players, they are trashy players. Like one played in defense. Again, he's a young lad, so I ain't go get into him. He's a young lad. This lanky dude, if I didn't know any better, I would say he's probably Van Dijk's son, and probably the pace keeper generation, because Van Dijk isn't slow, anything but slow. But this brethren in defense, I think his name is William. I guess he's like the William of defense. Like this brethren, again, I ain't go because he's a young dude and we all make mistakes, don't we? But this bridging make Rashford from behind go score on him. Same thing like all those 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, when Rashford had Trent Alexander on toast. So, from the standpoint of Liverpool, Liverpool needs to refurbish or prune their squad. This is me. But then again, they're not in form. And I'm speaking from the perspective of Liverpool because I'm not a Liverpool supporter. I'm speaking from both ends. Because right now, we're seeing that Manchester United is taking the baton from Liverpool to win the Premier League. And Liverpool, given the baton, they are dropping down in the Premier League. They're dropping in not only in form, but they're dropping in the Premier League. And Liverpool and Manchester United, and we have a lot of young players that is expressive, expansive, players that can, they're Gucci on the ball. They have tickers to their toes. They can improve their game so that they can gain experience and be at a tier where they can be a top class player. Rashford was impeccable in today's game. I think he was my man of the match. If Rashford improves his decision making, he can actually be on one of those levels like Neymar. I wouldn't say he has the close control like Neymar, but in terms of his pace, in terms of how he uses his pace and dribbling ability to create space, this player named Marcus Rashford, he's going to be up there in the upcoming years. He has about 81 goals for Manchester United and he's like 23. This dude is going to be a great player. Is he going to have his off-day shoots? Of course. Just like any other player. He's human and he's bound to make mistakes. What you can take away is that, make no mistake about it, this brethren is going to be one of the best, if not he's already the best, one of the best left wingers in the world. His performance showed that today against Liverpool. My man had Williams on toast. My man made Williams look like PK against Portugal versus Portugal in 2010 when Christie almost bust PK's cherry. That's what I'm talking about. My man had him on toast and put cherry on the toast and eat it. That's how Rashford was good. He was very expansive on the left wing. Don't put Rashford on the right wing to accommodate Marcel on the left wing, because that's going to lead to a location call destruction. We don't need that in the current situation we're in right now. Play Rashford on the left wing, Mason Greenwood on the right wing, and Edison Cavani up top. Marcel is not in the form as right now to be starting games. Cavani needs to be starting up top. Give Tarzan the top position. Bruno Fernandes, which I'm getting to in a second, as the number 10. And basically today's lineup, because Wan-Bissaka played well, you know. Eric Bailly didn't play. Dean Coons, which is Dean Henderson, I call him Dean Coons, Dr. Dean Coons. He didn't get a clean sheet, so his Simon was bust, but that's fine. He's a young goalkeeper and he will improve and he will grow and glow. But Harry Maguire made a few mistakes as relates to like passing from the back. Bro, you're not Gerard Piqué in 2009. I was just talking about Gerard Piqué. You're not Van Dijk. You're not Van Dijk. If you know you cannot pass the ball with certain range, then just clear it out. When in doubt, just clear it out. You can't go wrong with that. Whether they go for a throw-in, baseballing, who knows? As long as it's not near the goalkeeper, clear it out. I'm not saying it should be a hesitant, reluctant type of clearing, but clear the ball when you have time on the ball. Or pass it to someone that is close to you. Victor Lindelof has better passing range than you. Pass the ball to Victor Lindelof and he'll play it long or play it to someone that is coming alongside him near I should say. So again, bro, the midfield was great. Fred was pulling strings. Scott McTominay played well in the midfield. Paul Pogba ran the show. Paul Pogba has been on form for like a month now. My man has actually put in the work and he's shown why he's still a great asset for Manchester United. We have seen the emergence of Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba has had a blessing, isn't he? Paul Pogba has been born again. He baptized under the water and he's come back. His form is up on par right now. This is not a below par Pogba. This is an on-form purple patch. Permanently, probably, Paul Pogba. We want him to be in that form for permanency. We don't want him to change up and then take his form into the gutter or through the window. We don't want that. Paul Pogba has improved his game. We have seen what he has done in midfield, being professional, being tied in possession, winning tackles, beating players, and playing passes forward. Paul Pogba is emerging. We know Paul Pogba is a great player. Our biggest pet peeve with Paul Pogba is that he's not consistent with his form. In some games he'll play well, in other games he could care less. We want a persistent, personified, permanent form Paul Pogba. That's what we want. That's what he's getting paid for. Rashford is doing his thing on the left wing. Greenwood, he's getting into form slowly but surely. He scored a goal, very good goal. Time out. Robertson, what's his name again? Andrew Robertson, left back from Liverpool. When he saw that Rashford played the ball to Greenwood on the right wing, again, this has happened to me a few times when I'm playing football, but when the defender sees that you have space to shoot and you have a good chance of scoring, he's going to try to distract you. And Robertson tried to do that with Greenwood, and credit and kudos to Greenwood. He kept his composure and he scored. Because basically Robertson was basically screaming. Basically, as I was seeing, I saw a big mouth. Like he was opening his mouth to Greenwood, trying to distract him. Tried to extract the chance of him scoring. But he scored anyway. And that kind of shows the personality of Robertson. Because, bro, although you're not my bro, because you don't play for Liverpool, you don't play for Manchester United, but still, brethren, why are you doing that to Greenwood? Because you don't want Greenwood to score? Bruno Fernandes was impeccable. When he came on, he got that free kick and he scored. And he scored a very good free kick. This brethren is going to be a legend for Manchester United. If he keeps the form that he's in right now, it's a downright definite that he'll be a legend for Manchester United. This is not just a fact. Well, it's just not just an opinion, but I believe it will be a fact. If he continues the way how he's playing, springing passes and displaying passes and distributing passes, and scoring free kicks and penalties as well, this brethren is on his way to greatness. He's on his way to greatness. With Bruno Fernandes in the squad, we can win the Premier League. Without Bruno Fernandes, I doubt if we can get top four. I'm just going to keep it real. Without this brethren, we're going to look a shadow of ourselves, even with the form of Rashford, because Rashford form is not consistent, but it's getting on a bit. We need Bruno Fernandes in that number 10. He's a leader. He's the type of player that we need, and we have him. We're going to make use of him. I believe so. Anthony Martial can learn a thing or two of Edison Cavani, because Edison Cavani played well up top. He won fouls. He had a header like it was a prime Radamel Falcao or Edison Cavani. My man just header it on the post and just stick over the post. And I'm saying, man, if this score, that would be some goal he scored, because that is just talk about athleticism. Do you think Martial would go off for that? And Martial is like Twilight's younger years than Edison Cavani. You think he would go for that header? Marcel would just watch it like it's a cow going over the moon. He wouldn't go over for that header. He wouldn't go for that header. He wouldn't go for it. And that's the problem with Marcel. Marcel is too lazy. He's too lazy. Jump, bro, jump. I don't have to put Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Rashford, or any of the forwards they don't have to put like a light under your butt to just make a jump, bro. Jump. So yeah, it was a very good game. Okay, and Salah got 2 goals. But Liverpool, bro, they're found out. Their self-play is not the same way as it was 3 years ago, if not 2 years ago. They're found out now. Everybody's hip to their game right now. Everybody knows their playbook. Because in the first, like 3 years ago, they had their cards. So right now, everybody can even see the hands of Liverpool. That's why we're the best We're not only the best Manchester in England club, but we're the best club in England right now. Period. Right now, on form, we're the best club in England. Man City is second, because Man City is getting on a bit, and we have to be careful and wary of them. City is catching up. So, as I close this video, and you guys know what's up, leave your comments down below in the comment section on your thoughts on the Manchester United against Liverpool game. Who was the man of the match? I think it was Rashford, because Rashford was man of the match, and my man of the match is your man of the match. And again, that's what the Manchester United account said. But for some of you guys might say, man, I think Luke Shaw had a very good game. Bruno Fernandes, when he came on, I think he had a very good game. It's all about opinions, bro. So leave your comments down below on your man of the match. That is secondly. Thirdly, do you think we can win the FA Cup and the Premier League together? I mean, I don't want to get on my high horses so early, but I just have a feeling. As Martin Luther King said, I have a dream, is me. Speaking of that, I think his birthday gone like some days ago. But anyway, I have a dream that Manchester United will clinch, not only clinch, but they will lift the Premier League title coming May. And probably, you know what they say about probably win the FA Cup as well. Seeing that we're in the EuroLeague, we can probably win the EuroLeague as well. So if we want within those three trophies, my opinion is that Paul Pogba should stay. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should stay. Because I basically said some months ago that if we don't win any trophies this season or get top four, for sure Paul Pogba needs to leave for his own good. Certain players needs to leave for their own good because they're not benefiting the squad. See if anything I need to talk about anything else before I leave this podcast. Yeah. What Klopp say? Klopp say we wanted it too much. Bro, what are you talking about? If you wanted it too much, then you wouldn't start that young side midfield. If you wanted it too much, you would have started Shaqiri over Curtis Jones. If you wanted it too much, then you wouldn't start whoever you played on left wing. You would have put on Mane on the left wing. But whatever. So again, Liverpool is not in the best form as well, but this should give us a boost of confidence because we have beaten the champions of England. When we beat the champions of England, we should be sprung right now. Because we're like, hey, if we beat the champions, we can beat anybody in the Premier League. But like I said last week, this is the Premier League. Anybody can beat and eat anybody. This is a football jungle. It's not only the strongest survive, the strongest and some of the weakest sides can survive. This is the Premier League. It's not a prime 2009 Premier League, but this is the Premier League period. As far as I'm concerned, any side can beat any side. So with that being said, bro, again, as I close this video podcast, leave your comments down below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. And yeah, that was a good turnout for Manchester United. Yeah. There are a lot of positive points we can take from this game. We have Cavani. People think that Cavani is a poor signing that is in line with retirement. Like this nigga has passed his prime and he should serve time back in Uruguay. But yeah, I think he's done his part and he's playing the part up top. He's improving Marcel's game so that he can gain experience up top. He needs to still light a fire under Marcel's bum to get less lazy. But I think eventually he's going to get there, so I ain't going to beat on him that much. So yeah, that's my rambling thoughts on Manchester United's game against Liverpool. Again, I'll show you guys in the next video podcast. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay blessed and no stress. Peace.